Shalom everyone. It's a bit strange to be giving class this way, but I guess we'll do it. And WhatsApp will help us travel through time and space and meet and learn Gemara together. We'll be skipping in Gemara to the end of the 7th parak. No, we're not in the same parak. We're skipping to the end of the 7th. There it lists the 10 takanot that Cezra Sofer, the 10 regulations that Cezra Sofer put into place at the beginning of the second Beit HaMikdash, the time of the second Beit HaMikdash. He's the one who came back from Bavel, from Madai, and he, after the story of Purim, he received an okay from the king to organize the Jewish community, bring them from the Galut back into Eretz Yisrael, and organize the community and even build Beit HaMikdash. The first two takanot that appear here in Daf Pei Bet Amud Aleph, it's about 7 or 8 lines from the end of the skinny lines. It says, Sheyu korin b'mincha b'Shabbat. In other words, one of the takanot is to read the Torah, not only in Shacharit, but also at Mincha. The takana is to read the Torah in Mincha. And the Gemara asks, why did Cezra Sofer put that regulation into place? The answer is Mishum Yoshvei Kranot. The Rashi explains there are people who are working all week and they can't hear the Torah, the reading of the Torah on Mondays and Thursdays. They go to work very, very early in the morning and they're not able to stay for the minyan and they miss out on Kriyat Torah. So Cezra Sofer said, okay, so on Shabbat at least they'll hear the Torah twice, once in the morning, once in Mincha. So everybody reads the Torah in Mincha because of these people who weren't able to hear the Torah on Mondays and Thursdays. The second takana that is listed, Sheyu Korin B'Sheni V'Chamishi. In other words, that there's another takana that Cezra put into place, another regulation put into place to read the Torah on Mondays and Thursdays, as is our custom today. And the Gemara asks, Cezra Tiken, is that something that Cezra Sofer, he's the one who put that regulation into place, he's the one who made that decision? This was happening way before Cezra. Detanya, we learned in the Braita, they walked. This is a pasuk from the Torah, that they walked for 3 days in the desert. They didn't find water. What is this pasuk talking about finding water? Dorshei Reshumot Amru, meaning is the people of the Midrash who have darshanut and have drashot about the psukim. Ein maim ela Torah shenemar hoy kol tzameh lechul hamayim. That when the Torah talks about water, in the simple explanation, it's talking about water, but the real, it also means the water is referring to the Torah, because just like water gives us life, so too does Torah give us life. There's a pasuk in Yeshayahu that says, Hoi kol tzameh lechul hamayim, whoever's thirsty, go drink water. It's obvious that the Navi doesn't have to tell people to drink water. But what he's saying is that if you're thirsty, you have a thirst and a yearning, you feel a spiritual awakening inside of yourself, and that whatever you have, you're not happy with it, it means that you're missing something very fundamental, and that something is Torah. So, Hoi kol tzameh lechul hamayim, if you're thirsty, if you have a yearning, go drink water. The water is Torah. In any case, going back to the pasuk, they walked for 3 days in the desert, not finding water. The Gemara says, that since they walked 3 days in the desert without Torah, they became tired. The Torah gives us strength and gives us the ability to deal with the difficulties of life and the challenges of life. So therefore, amdu nevi'im shebenehem v'tiknu lem shiu korim b'Shabbat. So the takana, the earlier takana was that they read Torah on Shabbat. Umafsikin bechad b'Shabbat. On Sunday they don't read Torah. V'korim b'Sheni, you read on Monday. Umafsikin shlishi v'id, they don't read on Tuesday and Wednesday. V'korim b'Chamishin, you read on Thursday. Umafsikin erev Shabbat, and you don't read on Friday. In in order that Am Yisrael should not be 3 days without Torah, 3 days straight without Torah. Right? If you read Torah on Shabbat, then you don't read on Sunday, and you read on Monday, so there's only 1 day without Torah. You don't read on Tuesday, Wednesday, so that's only 2 days without Torah. And you read on Thursday, and Friday is also just 1 day without Torah, without reading from the Torah. So there shouldn't be 3 days straight that go upon us, and we don't hear the Torah. But in any case, that's the question. The question is that why does the Gemara mention that this takana, this regulation of reading on Monday and Thursday, was made by Ezra Sofer? This regulation was made much, much earlier in the time of the Nevi'im, the time of the prophets, which is way, way before Ezra Sofer. So why is it mentioned that? What did Ezra Sofer add to this regulation? They name it after him. And the answer of the Gemara is Meikar Tiknu Chad Gavra Tlata Psuke. That first, the original takana, the original regulation, was that one person gets an aliyah and they read only 3 psukim. Inami Tlata Gavra Tlata Psuke. Or there are some people that say no, it was 3 people who received aliyot, but each one only read 3 psukim. 3 people, 3 psukim. Keneged Kohanim Levim v'Yisraelim, that each one read 3 psukim, 3 people, 3 parts of Am Yisrael, Kohanim Levim Yisraelim, and 3 psukim according to Kohanim Levim Yisraelim. Atahu, but Ezra Sofer added to that takana. Tiken Tlata Gavre, he said 3 people have to receive aliyot on a weekday to read the Torah, ve'asara psukim, they have to read 10 psukim. Why 10 psukim? Keneged asara batlanim. Asara batlanim are the 10 people that have to be in every city, that they deal with the tzorchei tzibur, the needs of the community. They learn Torah. They make sure all the logistics of the community are working. They make sure that everything the community needs is working. And these are very, very important people to the Jewish community, because everybody's working. Everybody has his own thing, and he has challenges and problems and difficulties. Sometimes, at his home, or sometimes at his job, or whatever he's dealing with. They don't necessarily think about the community and how the community is going to run. So they have these 10 people in the city who they're in charge of what's going on in the community. They're the ones that always learn Torah. They're the ones that are always dealing with with what the community needs. If it's the shul, if it's there's a leak in a pipe in the shul, or there's some problem, somebody has to put together a kiddush on Shabbat. There are people that keep the community going, and out of respect for those people, and out of to honor them and show how important these people are to the community, Ezra Sofer said 3 people will receive aliyot, but they'll read 10 psukim together. All of them together will have 10 psukim. That way, they will be able to show their connection to the respect to those 10 people that are taking care of the Jewish community in the city. I'll send questions, and you can fill them out, and then send them back to me. We'll meet again tomorrow. Shalom, shalom.